Hold it right there, orc scum! No one slips past the Legion unchallenged.
Calm down, Junius. Doesn't look like one of them orcs to me. Not a single horn in sight, you know.
Just hold your tongue, will you, Bibius? Can't be too careful. We are sworn to protect Scythiel. We're legionnaires, of course. On the lookout for orcs, for they've been attacking from the sea. God knows why they do it, but we stand firm. We of the Legion, liberators of Riverlon.
Liberators of liquor too, aren't we, old chum?
Shh! Just pipe down, will you, Bibius? Aye, a noble word for watchdog, that. For that is what we do. Watch over the local dogs that ever so often aim for one another's throat, and separate them to keep the peace. Separate by the sword, that is.
Best way to calm a wily dog is to neuter it. Ha! Spay for pay, Legion's motto.
Just put a sock in it, will you, Bibius?
Ever kept the watch? Stood on the lookout for hours on end, bored stiff. Boredom's a demon, buddy, and booze is the demon hunter. There. I do declare it's time for this hunter to take another shot. Huzzah! What do you want to know?
Bunch of barbaric bastards, a lot of them. They'll kill your spouse and eat your children. We've been putting up a fight against them, to be sure, but they have the strength of an ox in every single one of their fingers. Takes an army to dress down a dozen.
Well, we did bring a legion.
Just bite your lip, will you, Bibius?
Scythiel, yes. Where fishermen come to live and street dogs come to die. Now, which of the two would you be, then?
Just cut the cackle, will you, Bibius? Now then, stranger. If it's the city of Scythiel you're looking for, you're heading in the right direction. Not that I could blame them. This place is cursed, I tell you. First the dead rise from their graves, and then entire tribes of orcs sound the trumpets of war. You take to the right.
So, it's Jake you're looking for. Ship sailed on that one, I'm afraid. Fellow's dead.
Can't tell you much more, except that I heard he was found face down in a puddle of blood, being used as a water fountain by his own pet mongrel.
They say 'twas his wife that did it, and I'd bet a bottle of brandy they're right. A devilish flirt, that one.
As if that proves anything. Just keep your trap shut, will you, Bibius?
So, you're source hunters, are you? And how are we supposed to verify that's true? We can't read, my friend. So for all we know, those papers say you're a...
You know what? We'll take you two to the wizard. I know he reads. He has books large as a house, that one. Yeah, he'll squeeze the truth out of you, one way or another.
The wizard, you say? Sounds good to me. Lead the way. Agreed. A wizard is bound to know more about what is going on around here.
Captain, come along. We're not far from the city. Lovely day for a swig and a song, isn't it? What do you want to know?
Bunch of barbaric bastards, a lot of them.
Well, we did bring a...
Just bite.
Scythiel, yeah.
Just cut the... Not that I could...
Fairly well. Lovely day for a swig and a song. What do you want to know?
Bunch of barb...
Well, we did bring...
Just bite your lip, will you, Bibius?
Fairly well.
Sink your toxic fangs deep. You look a bit under the weather. Did you see that? Those orcs had a human commander. How very curious. And how very disquieting. Sweet relief.
Hail, Source Hunter. Why, I don't think I could ask for a more welcome sight on these cursed beaches. The Legion welcome. Oh, I'm not so different from any other soldier you'll meet round these parts. We've all lost more comrades here in Sicil than most do in an entire military career. Bloody orcs are at it again. Beats me what on earth they want in Sicil. This is their second attack within as many weeks, and their second. That rat-faced shaman of theirs even went to the trouble of launching a fireball at a ship in the harbour to the west of here. They may need help. I would go myself, but we legionnaires are under strict orders never to abandon our posts. Never know when another one of these little raiders might sidle up the beach. Beats me what traitorous madness came over that dog. A man among orcs? It'd be like one of your kind running with a sorcerer. Whatever the Kur's incentive to raise swords alongside that murderous lot, let's all hope it was a private grudge. Can you imagine if we had to add a slew of wild-eyed... One day, comrade, vengeance will be ours.
Taken before his time.
Bless the sun! I am restored! Sweet relief!
One day, comrade, vengeance will be ours.
Taken before his time. Far before his time.
War is the orcs, so send in another fleet.
Blasted orcs don't let them play with fire.
The ship's blazing even higher.
We're gonna need more than a few buckets to save it.
We mustn't let the flames spread to the harbour.
What if the orcs are sending another fleet? We're gonna need more than a few buckets to save us.
seen in another film. Are these the biggest magnets?
The ship's blazing ever higher!
Are these the biggest rockets we've got?
Are these the biggest magnets?
Soaring all the way to my boot soles!
Avert your gaze, and I'll handle this threat for all.
I won't let you have the form on my
Slow down!
One day, comrade, vengeance will be ours.
I said to him, I said myself, if I don't start earning an extra gold piece an hour, I'll walk out that door.
Good on you. These boss men respect confidence. So what they say?
Well, what does it matter? Day labour's more suited to my nature anyhow.
Yes, honest pay for an honest day. Save that sheep all by your lonesome. Quite the feat. If I had the magic touch about me, I'd have lent you my hand too. I thought the old girl's fate was sealed when the orc shaman set his fiery gaze on her sails, but you managed to rescue her from a watery grave.
greatest warriors in Rivellon can't cross a road.
That loopy legionnaire really thinks that orchid charm loves him.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Psst. Ever hear about the
Oh,
time...
hail the rain spirit. That was a fine display of magicianship it was. I thought the old...
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sailed to Ythel anymore?
Curse the gods. Is it so difficult to find a day of labor?
Our home. Our livelihood. Oh, well, we were merchants what seems like a moment ago. With our ship sunk, we're little more... These bleeding orcs. I can't keep off this place for the life of them. They came in here, slinging fireballs and swinging swords. With our ship gone, nothing for it but to get a job. Slim pickings around here, that's for sure. That was a right stunning show of magic you pulled, it was. Wish you'd been around when our own...
Have you found us a job yet? We'll take it. Well, we were merchants what seemed like a moment ago. With...
No, he did. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
Shores? Here? Inside Seal? Bah! Of all the cursed hunks of rock to land, madness! Thought we were done with those swampy uglies a fortnight ago. Note, though, that none of them dead. Don't forget the time he got caught past...
Sauce? Here, inside Seal? Ah, of all that...
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Sailor, what news from the mainland?
Oh, nothing new, sir. Zombies, skeletons, you know the story. He really thinks that orchid charm loves him.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Psst. Ever hear about the Shores? Here? Inside Seal?
Ahoy, sailor! Are you enjoying the fresh winds of Sicil?
He got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Name's Conrad. Cargo trader, sea captain, an expert in all things nautical. Folks across Andervale know to give up. Those orcs must be out of their barbarous minds launching an attack on a city where a great wizard resides. Though even I must admit they put up a hearty effort.
The joyride.
Ha! No, he didn't. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sailed to Ythel anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orchid charm loves him.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Psst. Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Feddle's carriage for the joyride?
Ha! No, he didn't. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
Oh, and don't forget the time
I'll tell you, the only time that...
Is that why we never sailed to Ythel anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orchid charm loves him.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature. Steady, boys. Steady. Nothing worse than being stuck on land. This...
Chickens, you cowered here while the rest of us fought?
What's the problem now? We didn't do
Oh,
it,
the
we-
Source Hunter! Nice to see these winds are blowing more than bloody orcs our way. Welcome to Sicil, comrade, and good luck. I'm a proud legionnaire, and always will be. But I thought we'd be doing more slashing and less dying when we landed in Sicil. It's these orcs! Now they have that rat-faced shaman of theirs even went to the trouble of launching a fireball.
Lovely day for a swig and a song, isn't it? Fairly well.
Slimy, reeking, rotting sea garbage. Slimy, reeking, rotting sea garbage.
Halt! These gates are to remain closed at all times. Well, I'll be a little red imp's uncle, the Source Hunter. Sorry for the gruff treatment. I didn't recognise you right away. Please tell me, how can I aid the investigation? You can see security's tighter than ever around here since that surprise attack the Orcs put on a fortnight ago. They did enough damage to shake up Ahu and Captain... We can only hope to hold back the undead and these left-field Orc attacks long enough for real...
You're a source hunter, aren't you? They say...
Know much about zombies, do you?
Source hunters here too. Well, if the Legion couldn't...
It's locked. The 7 grant abundance! I'll need to unlock this somehow. What's this? I found something.
I give milk. I give wool. And what do I get in return? One way or another, they always try to fleece me. Especially...
Moo! Don't disturb Master Theliron now. He's been so busy with his research, the poor dear hasn't had a proper night's sleep.
Make your case.
That's enough of that now.
Which of you is more deserving of life? Come, make your case.
A tone soothing a corpse's trouble, but if one were to reduce the quantity of skull dust by a percentage of 2, perhaps the stability could be increased by as much as... Oh, a source hunter. Imagine that. Quite a bit more petite than the... No matter. Even if it couldn't spare its heartiest specimen, I'm sure the order sent the individual with the next highest probability... Me? Why, I'm more than a little surprised you haven't heard of me. Perhaps I can... It was I who cured the Duchess of Arata of her unslakable thirst. A simple pinch of Atropa belladonna in her morning tea. I who discovered that aging itself can be halted by a single application of... Not to mention that it's been my guidance that has permitted my apprentice Evelyn to make quite a name for herself around Sicile of late. Yes. If that's how we're referring to the secretive use of a revolutionary healing method, she refuses to share. She's in the other room as we speak. Perhaps you can prevail upon her to offer a demonstration. She's gotten hold of a stone, supposedly capable of fantastic feats of healing. But she claims to have gotten the relic from a little northern town, Silverglen by name, and that an abbot there blessed it with the power to heal. Utter rubbish, I say. But with these blasted undead haunting the travel routes, I can hardly march up to Silverglen to learn the truth myself. Well, she certainly possesses a critical eye and an exacting manner when it comes to making difficult medical decisions. I expect she'll be a very successful healer in her own right when the time comes. She is learning from the best, after all. Sorry, but there isn't much work for sailors in a house of medicine. Unless one of them happens to have a secret stash of healing stones. Certainly, what would you like to know? The counsellor. Terrible loss, that. Though we were hardly more than acquaintances, I knew him to be From what I can tell, it seems to be a simple case of jealousy turned violent. The affairs of his wife, Esmeralda, were hardly a secret, you know.
Is more deserving.
Interesting
of life.
indeed.
Come, nothing sets me on edge like inexplicable magic. Anybody? Neither of you cares to plead for his very existence.
Soothing
Excuse me? This is a private sick room. Who in the name of the Sevens you think you are barging in here? Out, I say, right this instant. Oh, I'm sorry. It's this task. I'm just... Who am I to meddle with life and death this way? I'm an apprentice of the healing arts. Healing! But this decision feels like precisely the opposite. I have but one healing stone, you see, and 2 direly wounded men who need it. I've been racking my brain trying to decide on the best method to settle this grave situation, but perhaps it's better off in the hands of an esteemed source hunter. Surely you are more... What would you like to know? One of the brave few willing to traverse the trade routes plagued by the undead. A young man, but excellent in matters of business, before he fell victim to an orcish club in the north, that is. Thankfully for him, a cattle trader found him, nearly dead, but not quite so, and brought him here. Quite the venerable staple of Sicile, Stephen, and recently blessed with his 3rd grandchild. He was leading a crew of builders when a stray beam struck him in the temple, and only a few days shy of his last day of work before retirement, no less. Nearly everyone in Sicile is familiar with Grinning Stephen, and, as you can imagine, he's quite dear to his family. Yes, a curious relic indeed. I got it from a kindly abbot, Loic by name, in the northern town of Silverglen. He is of a certain faith, the Immaculates, they call themselves, that espouses the belief that certain... I myself was nothing if not skeptical of his claims, but something happened as he handed me the stone. A small cut on my finger instantly healed, leaving no trace of the wound. Needless to say, but it's strange. The stone is only good for a single use at a time before it reverts to a useless, inert state. It takes time to regain its magical properties, and I guard it cautiously. You are? I thank you a million times for your help. Who...
Soothing a corpse's troubled mind.
Boris's life has just begun. We can't cut it short now. He should receive the stone. Yes, Boris deserves to experience all the pleasures of life that Stephen has already enjoyed. Boris it is? Yes, I'll deliver the stone. I'm glad we'll get to save one. No, this is highly abnormal. We'll have none of that, you hear?
Soothing a corpse's troubled mind. Can't have gotten far.
I feel no pleasure in bidding you farewell, friend. I feel no pleasure in bidding you farewell, friend. I don't know what I did to deserve this, but I'm beyond grateful. I feel no pleasure in bidding you farewell, friend.
Didn't you realize soon enough that at a little party...
Sorry, friend. I wish there were enough stones for...
What happened? Is this a dream? I don't think so. That stone, somehow it sent us flying into the stars.